Well, I just got out of work and I came into my car and I saw that the verdict came in for Donald Trump's case in New York. Uh, my first reaction is that I'm surprised that it came in today. I was expecting it to come in tomorrow, not today. But Trump has been found guilty on all counts by the jury of his peers, and I'm not really going to comment on the case itself. Number one, because I'm not a legal expert, not knowledgeable on all of the details of the case. I see what's on the same thing that you do on social media. What I want to talk about is really the question of, so Donald Trump has been found guilty on all counts. Of course, he can still appeal, and he will, of course. And we don't know if, what the implications of the sentencing will be. One thing that we are certain of, though, is that it does go down in history that he was found guilty on all counts, not by the judge, but by the jury that was selected by both the prosecution and the defense. I think that needs to be said because I'm sure I don't tune into the mainstream media that includes Fox News and all of that. I'm sure they're already, spinning this as a conspiracy. So my question really is this: Donald Trump has been found guilty on all counts, but does it really matter? And that's the real question that I'm interested in as somebody who studies the social psychology of things. My initial gut reaction is, does it really matter? Is no. I don't think it matters because we have a society that is so divided on basically what is reality in the first place, what are facts in the first place, that we're so polarized that no matter what the result would have been, although it is guilty, there would have been a rejection on either side. That being said, I think it's more acutely expressed on the Trump side, meaning there are people who will not accept the results of this court hearing, just as they didn't accept the results of the election. And this narrative is so thick that it's not going to matter. It doesn't matter that he's found guilty. Trump could be found guilty of every single case that he's involved in right now, and they have already, everyone on that side are already preconditioned to believe that he's innocent on everything and that it's just a political witch hunt. And then on the other side, that we know that indeed everyone on the other side believes that Trump is guilty. Sorry, somebody was calling me. So I'm interested to see what you guys think, those of you who tune into the proximity portal, what your views are. I have viewers that are both on both sides of the issue. I would assume that most of those who follow the proximity portal are not pro-Trump, but we do have a few. But I'm interested not to argue with each other, but I'm interested, does it really matter? So this is the question I'm posing to all of you. Trump is found guilty on all counts. Does it really matter, though, in the court of public opinion? Does it really matter in the sense that he's still the Republican nominee frontrunner, really, of the 2024 election? And there's a lot more deeper, layered analysis that I could put forth in this, but I just wanted to give you my gut reaction right off the bat, is that I don't think it matters at all when it comes to, and I also don't think that this is going to deter Trump at all. And I could be wrong, but from all of the legal analysis that I've looked at, just the way that we know that things play out, I don't think Trump is really touchable when it comes to deterring any of his followers. I don't understand those who are on the Democratic side or quote unquote liberal side who think like this is going to be the one. This is going to be the one where it turns the tide. You know, if we haven't learned any lessons since all the way back in 2016, I doubt they're going to learn it now. So don't take my words as any sort of like, lauding the results of this verdict. I honestly was slightly surprised. I thought that might get a hung jury, but I haven't followed it. But what I'm least surprised about are going to be people's reactions to it, and especially that's why I'm really posing this question: does it really matter that Donald Trump was found guilty? My quick answer is no, but I'd like to see if you would be able to change my mind on that. But what could possibly happen? I don't believe anybody's going to be sending Donald Trump to jail. If nothing else, this could bolster his chances of winning the election because it just reaffirms to those who already support him that he's a victim of a witch hunt. And that could actually drive the narrative to where more people do show up to the polls. I mean, no matter how you slice it, the fact that these elections are close is a pretty strong indicator that people are not really interested in facts. They're interested in confirmation bias or any sort of information that might support what they already think. People are not looking at information to be, let me see if this will convince me that I should vote for Trump or not. That is not the case. And this sort of wishful thinking, by the left that this is it, got you now. And if anybody doesn't think that's the case, this is just the rule of law playing itself out. Now, I certainly don't believe in any of the conservative and MAGA conspiracies about, that 100% all of this is politically motivated. I call BS on that. At the same time, to completely dismiss the fact that there isn't political motivations going behind any of this stuff is equally as absurd. So let me know what you think. I want to know. Do you think so? Donald Trump found guilty. Do you feel that this matters or not? And I'll pop back on later to see what you think. So other than that, we're almost to the weekend. It's going to be a fun-filled weekend on SNL and some other things, isn't it? All right. Let me know what you think.